Welcome to the American League Championship Series. In Game 1, it was all Miguel Cairo. 6 hits in the ballgame, pulling on a Superman-esque effort as the Yankees win in extra innings to get Game 1. Game 2, another classic that you have to watch on my channel, as the Boston Red Sox came back and held on to win Game 2 to force a split in the Bronx. We now have the rest day, and now we go to Game 3. We move to Fenway Park in Boston. It's a Friday night here in Fenway. Game 3 of the American League Championship Series retro replay Yankee Sox here on the channel. And we welcome you again to Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Game 3 of the American League Championship Series here on the Sports Time Machine. Welcome aboard, everybody. I am here for another exciting episode, and this has been a barn burner of a game. If you're wondering, it's 59 degrees at Fenway Park here on October the 30th. So we'll say it's right here. 59 degrees, precipitation 47%. So we're hoping to get the game in today. As today, the Kevin Brown for the New York Yankees, Bronson Arroyo for the Boston Red Sox. These are as played lineups, as played rosters. If you've watched the first 2 games of the series have absolutely been a lot of fun. So here we go. Let's go to the ball game. So here's the Yankee lineup. A little bit of a difference. Derek Jeter leads off in short. Alex Rodriguez batting second and third. Gary Sheffield batting third and right. Hideki Matsui in left batting fourth. Bernie Williams batting fifth in center. Jorge Posada batting sixth at catcher. Ruben Sierra gets to start today as your DH. John Olerud at first. And Miguel Cairo is batting ninth. On the mound for the Boston Red Sox is Bronson Arroyo. For the Red Sox, behind him on defense, left to right on your radio dial, Manny Ramirez in left, Damon in center, Trot Nixon in right, Miller at third, Cabrera at short, Bellhorn at second, Millar at first. By the plate is Jason Varitek, and on the mound, Bronson Arroyo. Bronson Arroyo on the 2004 campaign was 10-9, 4.03 ERA, 171 hits, and 179 innings. And if you're wondering about Bronson Arroyo against lefties, he was a 269, against the righties 227. A little more power against lefties. Again, this is advanced Stratomatic. We're not going to be playing the super advanced stealing, the super advanced on the ballpark, stuff like that. This is going to be strictly an advanced play game. So if you've been with us, that's how we've been playing this series so far. We've had 2 incredible games, just like you would expect a game between the Yankees and the Sox. So now here's Jeter. He'll lead off. Jeter is 2 for 10 in the series, a walk, 3 strikeouts. For the Yankees in the series, if you're wondering, Yankees are hitting 263 as a team, 382 slugging, 307 on base. They've had 1 double, 1 triple, and 2 home runs. So they've not hit the cover off the ball, but they've not been totally struggling either. So here's Jeter, the captain. As we said, he's 2 for 10. He'll hit against a righty, Arroyo, as we're underway at Fenway. 3-7 versus a righty, ground ball to short. That's Cabrera, picks it up, throws it out, and there's 1 away. 1 out here in Fenway. We welcome you aboard. Here's Alex Rodriguez, 4 for 10 in the series, a double and an RBI. Right-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. Arroyo looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-8 righty, base hit right field. Opposite field base hit for Alex Rodriguez. So Rodriguez is on. He's an A stealer. -2 to hold as a general hold. Veritex a 0, so it'll be a -2 to Rodriguez on an A Steeler. Let's look at the ratings again. The basic chart. On an A is 1 to 15. He becomes a 1 to 13. Does he try to steal 1 to 13? Here we go. Zow! Good throw by Veritex. And Alex Rodriguez is thrown out. So Rodriguez is thrown out here 2 to 4. So there it is going to be. Oops. Gotta get rid of that one. Let's see. Oh. Hang on 1 second. Let's see here. So we're going to need a caught stealing. Guess we're going to have to reset the inning. Oh, I just hate somehow this. At least I had it early. Hopefully that's my only mistake I'll have. So let's see. So I'll put all the outs to 0 again. And here we go. So Jeter ground to short. Alex Rodriguez was a single to right. And then he was caught stealing 2 to 4. Yep, there it is there. And there's 2 outs. Here's Gary Sheffield. Sheffield, the batter. Sheffield struggling. 0 for 8. A walk in 4 strikeouts so far. Third column, not his either. He wants something in the 1s or the 2s. Arroyo looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 3-4 for Sheffield. Ground ball back to the mound. Arroyo's got it, throws him out. And unlike the actual game of Game 3 of the ALCS, Bronson Arroyo has a nice, easy 1-2-3 inning. No score. We go to the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for the New York Yankees, a waste of talent that came to the Yankees. Kevin Brown, 10-6, 4.09 ERA, 132 hits, 132 innings. 261 lefty, 263 righty. Same average, about 700 OPS versus lefties versus righties. A little more power versus lefties, but it's in really not hard spots. So Kevin Brown can pitch a good game. It wouldn't surprise me. Here's the Red Sox lineup. Damon leads off. Batting second is Bellhorn batting second. Ramirez batting third and left. David Ortiz, your DH, batting fourth. Jason Varitek batting fifth. Trot Nixon batting sixth. Kevin Millar batting seventh. Bill Miller batting eighth. And Orlando Cabrera is batting ninth. Your Yankee defense left to right on your radio dial. It will be Matsui in left, Williams in center, Sheffield in right, Rodriguez at third, Jeter at short, Cairo at second, Olrud at first. Posada behind the plate. On the mound, the right-hander, Kevin Brown. So here is Johnny Damon. 3 for 10, 2 runs scored in the series. 2-5 for Damon is a single to right field. So Damon starts off right with a base hit. He's a B stealer. -2 to hold, and Posada is a 0. So it's a -2 on the B. So for a B, it's going to be a 1-11. Keep that in mind. Could be interesting. Here is Mark Bellhorn. Bellhorn is 3 for 8, a run scored, a double, and a triple. He's a D bunting. They're not going to be holding. They're not looking for a bunt. Brown from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-8 righty, single 1-19. That's a 17. Just gets it past the first baseman. Damon will stop at second. Red Sox have 2 on and 1 out. So 2 on and nobody out. Bellhorn with a single, 6-8 righty, single 1-19. Roll to 17. Here's left fielder Manny Ramirez. 4 for 10, run scored, 2 RBIs. Has a home run in the series. Kevin Brown from the stretch. 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. 6-7 righty, and he walks him, and all of a sudden Kevin Brown has a load of trouble he's dealing with. Bases loaded, nobody out for the designated hitter, David Ortiz. So David Ortiz comes up. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kevin Brown in a whole heap of trouble. Infield will play back. They want to try to get a double play on Ortiz. 5-4 lefty catch X. This could be interesting. Posada is a 2-1 with a fastball of 3. So let's see if he can hold on to it and maybe generate a pop-up out of this. So Ortiz probably will pop this up unless we have a miracle. You don't want to roll low to encourage a wild pitch. And that's a 20. That's a perfect roll. That's a G1. You know what? They're going to probably turn a double play out of this. Oh, let's see. So it's a 20 on a 2 is a G1. 6 on a 2 is not an error. Folks, that's a double play. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 2-6-3. So ground ball double play 2-6-3. Let's see if there's a 2-6-3 to come here. Catcher double play. Let's see. So let's see. That's a double play by the catcher. So how can force at home? So now we don't get a force at home. So it's gonna be at second. So the catcher should have some kind of double play ball. It's a scoreboard. That's the problem. It's a 3-3 ground ball. It was a G1 off the catcher's card. So now let's see. They don't come home with it because the infield was back. So the double play should still go around the horn. So it should go 2-4-3, 2-6-3. So that's not exactly what I had in mind. Let's see if we can work into a double play some more. Initiate, do not modify double play to have more than 2 putouts. Let's see if we can have another double play ground ball possibility. So let's see. So it's ground out. So let's see. Oh my gosh, how would you do this? How would you do like a 2-6-3 out of this? Let's see. How would you enforce a 2-6-3 double play? So ground ball double play. Get him out second. What? We're gonna go 4-6-3, but change it to the catcher. So he'll score. He'll go to third. That's right. And then let's go ahead and change this. So the assist will be to the catcher, put out by the shortstop. Assist by the shortstop, put out by the first baseman. So there you go. 2-6-3, runner on third, 1 out, and it's 1-0 Sox. So no RBI in the play. A weird G1 off the catcher's card gets a double play ball. Here's Jason Varitek, runner on third, 2 outs. Varitek 1 for 9 in the series. Brown from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-9 lefty, big bomb. The right field. This could be trouble. 1-8. 1-9's a home run. It is a 9. It's right field down the pesky pole. Gone. Jason Varitek, the captain, a 2-run homer down the line. 4-9 lefty. It's a 9. It's 3-0 Sox as Varitek hits a long goner. So Varitek finally gets a big blow in this series, 16 home runs. Sox now lead 3-0, and here's Trot Nixon. Oh boy, Trot Nixon now. Brown from the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-4, ground ball to second. Good play by the second baseman. And throws him out and ends the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits. No men left at the end of 1. Boston 3, New York 0. So Varitek sends it down the line for a 3-run homer. So now we go into the game here. Ken Castro, how you doing that? And do you remember what the actual score of this game was, Ken? 19-8. So yes, this was very interesting to say the least. I welcome my statistician and my official into the game today. 3-0 Boston. We play the second. And now here's Hideki Matsui. Again, please, if you watched the other 2 games on my channel, please go back and watch. They've been epic matchups in this series. This series is actually tied at 1. Matsui in this series is 2 for 7, a run scored. Lefty on righty, 1-7 righty, and that's a single for Matsui. So Matsui, the base hit, second hit of the game. Matsui's a D-stealer, will not be held. And now here is Bernie Williams. So Bernie comes up. Bernie 1 for 8 so far in the series, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Arroyo from the stretch. Runner on first in, nobody out. 5-4 lefty catch X again. Oh, another catch X play. It's going to be Varitek this time. 2-1. Same exact thing Posada had. And that's not going to be what he wanted. That's a 9. 9 on a 2. He may still get out of this. It's a pass ball or pop up. So it's a 7. There's no error on the play. Let's look at Veritek's pass ball rating. This is how I play it. He's a 1. So if he rolls the 1, it's a pass ball. Otherwise, it's a pop-up. And it's not a pass ball, and that will be 1 away. So Williams is out, 1 away. So there it is, 1 out. I don't roll what I don't do again. I don't roll the extra die and see if there could be a pass ball or wild pitch, all that stuff. I don't roll that either. That really slows me down. So runner on first, 1 out. Here's Posada. He is 1 for 8, 2 runs scored in the series. Runner on first and 1 out. Posada the batter. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's a pitch. 5-12 to a lefty. Ground ball third. That's Bill Miller. Bill Miller is a 225. Tough play for Bill. Can he turn 2 and get out of the inning? And nope, he's not going to turn 2. That is a 6 on a 2. So it should be either a fielder's choice or ground ball C. Let's look and see. I made a rhyme. Wasn't trying to. 6 on a 2. It's going to be a G2, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be 11 on a 25, and there's no 11 on a 25, so you'll go to short wave for a fielder's choice. 5-4. So 5-4, 2 outs. And now here is Ruben Sierra. Gets to start today as your designated hitter. His first at bat in this postseason. So Sierra, switch hitter, comes up, runner on first, 2 outs. Sierra always had good power from the left-hand side. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-8, and that's a rip down the line for a base hit. That'll be a double for Sierra. Runner on first is going to be Posada. That's not good. They didn't hold him. +1. +2 on Posada, 2 outs. +3. That'll make him a 1-12. It's in the center field, and that's Damon. That's a +5. Wow. +5, +2, +1, +2. And that gives Posada 1-14 chance to try to score. They're down 3. They're going to try to score. Save Posada. So Sierra, a crack double, scores Posada all the way from first, and it's 3-1. So Ruben Sierra knocks in a double. That extra couple pluses helped them there. Again, that was a +2 for 2 outs. A +1, they were not holding him, and a +2 because Johnny Damon has a pop gun arm. So here's Johnny Olerud, 3 for 9 in the series. Here's the pitch. Rolls around nicely, 3-5 to a righty single. 2 stars for Olerud, and that will send home Sierra, and the Yankees are now within a run. So a big hit for Olerud. So it's a 3-2 ball game. And here's Miguel Cairo talking to a guy putting in MVP honors. 6 of 9, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs. He has a triple and a home run in the series. He had an unbelievable Superman-type game 1. From the stretch of the Arroyo, 3-2, 4-5. Righty struck him out. So Arroyo gets the strikeout. Yankees add 2 runs on 3 hits. And they strand 1 at the end of an inning and a half. It's 3-2 Boston. So let's see. 4-5 struck him out. Let's do that one. We now go to the bottom of the second inning. 3-2 Sox as the Yankees try to get revenge of 2004. But right now it's a whole different series. Card and Dice TV, how are you doing? Welcome aboard. So thank you for coming in. Tony, hey, how are you? Candy Castro, thank you again for being here. And again, this is game 3 of a retro replay. And Yankees are up 2-0 going in Fenway on this series. But in my replay, the series is now tied after 2 unbelievable games. So now here is Kevin Millar. Millar 1 for 10 so far. Kevin Brown not looking that good sharp. 3-9 righty is a strikeout for Kevin Brown. So Brown gets the big strikeout. 1 out here to start the second inning. And now here is Bill Miller, the third baseman. Miller so far 2 for 9 on RBI. Right-handed, he's a switch hitter. Actually, will bat lefty against Brown. Here's a swing. That rolls around. That's a 4-7 fly ball in the center field. Good play there by Bernie. Comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here's the shortstop, Orlando Cabrera. Cabrera's a right-handed hitter. 4 for 9 in the series, a run and an RBI. And Brown looks in with the windup. Here's the pitch. 2-4, line drive, second base makes the play, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, go the Sox in the second. We go to the third. It's 3-2, favor of Boston. So now it brings the Yankees back up to the top of the order. Jeter, followed by Rodriguez and Sheffield. So now here is Jeter. Jeter so far in the ballgame is 0 for 1, grounded to shorts first time up. Arroyo still in there. Here's the windup and the pitch. 2-7, single for Jeter. So Jeter is on, finally hits that 2 column. And he is an A stealer with a -2. So Jeter is going to look to run, I believe. He's an A, be a 1-13 to try to run again. This is advanced, not super. So here we go. Here's the throw, not in time. Stolen base Jeter. So Jeter does get the stolen base. Runner on second, nobody out. And now here's Alex Rodriguez. So Rodriguez, the batter, runner on second, nobody out. Rodriguez singled his first time up, then got caught stealing. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-8, got him on strikes. So Rodriguez sent down looking for the first out here in the third. So reversed out as a KL. And now here's Gary Sheffield. Ground ball back to the mound this first time up. He's 0 for 1. Runner on second, 1 out. Kevin Brown from the Bronson Arroyo from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. 3-9 Sheffield. Nope, fly ball, shallow left field. Left fielder is Manny Bean Manny. Comes in and makes the catch for the second out. Runner has to hold. There's 2 outs. And now here's the dangerous Hideki Matsui. Singled his first time up. So far, he's 3 for 8 in the series. Lefty against a righty. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6 for Matsui. Nope, wrong spot. Fly ball center field. Damon there makes the catch. And that, folks, will end the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-2 Boston. So Johnny Damon will be followed by Mark Bellhorn and Manny Ramirez, the bat here in the third inning. Damon has singled and scored in the first. Damon 4 for 11. Brown from the windup. Here's the pitch. Oh, another bad roll. 4-9. That's going to be trouble. That's a shot down the right field line. Bounces up against the wall. Damon will go to second with a stand-up double. 4-9 lefties. Trouble. Home run 1-8. Double 10-20. That was a 10. So runner on second. Nobody out for Bellhorn. He singled his first time up and scored. Now Kevin Brown from the stretch. Looks in, runner on second, and nobody out. The pitch to Bellhorn. 5-5, got him on strike. So inside corner, got Bellhorn. Rung him up for the first out here in the third. And now here comes Manny Ramirez, a dangerous hitter in this Red Sox lineup. Walked his first time up. And he comes up. Runner on first and 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-6 to a righty. Ground ball short. That's what Kevin Brown does. That's in front of the runner at second. Runner has to hold. Throws him out as Jeter. There's 2 outs. So the runner will stay at second. 2 outs. And now here's David Ortiz. Hit into a 2-6-3 double play. His first time up. Drove in a run. No RBI. Runner on second. 2 outs. Last of the third. Red Sox lead 3-2. Yankees out hitting Boston 5-4. Brown from the stretch. Runner on second. 1 out. Here's the pitch. 4-9. Jesus. 4-9. Lefty. Deep drive down the right field line. That's up against the wall. That will score Damon from second. RBI double for Ortiz. And it is, again, 4-2 Boston. Again, that 4-9 roll is going to hit you every time. So a 4-9 again. We said this before. It's a home run 1-9. That's a 20. That's a solid double for Ortiz. So now here's Varitek. 4-2 Boston, 2 outs in the third. Varitek 2-run homers last time up. Brown from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-11 to a lefty is a single to center field. No ballpark results. So Ortiz not being held to +1. That is hit into center field. That's going to be Bernie. That's going to be trouble. Oh, that's going to be trouble. So let's see. Ortiz, a 1-11, 1-11, 2 outs, 1-13. Bernie's again a +2 like Damon. It's a 1-15 for Ortiz. Here he comes. He's in there. So an RBI for Jason Varitek. And the Red Sox now lead it 5-2. And Yankee bullpen is starting to get loose. And I believe this is probably where you'll probably would see probably Javier Vasquez. So Javier Vasquez up in the Yankee bullpen. Not going to last much longer out there. He only pitched 2 innings in real life, I believe. 5-2 Boston here in the second with 2 outs, a runner on first, and it brings up Trot Nixon. So Nixon the batter. Kevin Brown working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-6 popped up to first. That will be Olerud. Makes the catch and ends the inning. Red Sox get 2 runs on 3 hits. They strand 1. At the end of 3, it's 5-2 Boston. So Red Sox 5 runs on 6 hits, and the Yankees 2 runs on 5 hits. All right, we welcome you back. We'll get back into the game here. Oops, didn't want to do that. So now here's Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. Pop to the catcher his first time up. Let's see if the Yankees can get back against Arroyo here. Arroyo looks in. Here's a sign. 2-7 righties. A single to left field for Bernie Williams. So Yankees with their 6 hits. So both teams have hitting shoes on in this one. Runner on first and nobody out for Jorge Posada. He's an E, actually. I've never seen Bernie an E before. So he will not be technically be held. So here's Jorge Posada. So Posada comes up, left-handed batter, so they're not going to leave the hole open between first and second. Posada's heading to a fielder's choice and scored. Here we go. Royal from the stretch, run on first and nobody out. 4-11, and that's a ball. That's a ballpark single. We're not using ballparks. That's just a single into left field. And Bernie Williams probably won't take a base. That is going to be a -2 to go to third. So it's going to be a -2. Not being held is +1. Left fielder for the Sox is Manny's a -1. So it's a -2 for Williams. That'll be a 1-12. Don't want to get thrown out at third. Runners will go 90 feet. 2 on and 1 out. So 2 on and no out. Sorry. So the Yankees bring the possible tying runner to the plate. Ruben Sierra doubled in a run his first time up. Red Sox bullpen starts to loosen. Here's the pitch. 5-6 to a lefty is a strikeout. Arroyo gets a big K. So Arroyo gets a big K, 1 away. And here's the first baseman, John Olerud. So Olerud comes up, singled in a run his first time up. He's going to cut short eventually in this series. Fouls the ball off his foot or something and does not come back. Olerud up. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-11 righty, ground ball to first. That will hold it. I'll put the runners over. 3 unassisted, and the runners will go second and third with 2 outs. So with 2 outs, Yankees will now need a 2-out hit, and it's going to have to come with Superman on his cape is Miguel Cairo. Cairo struck out his first time up, 6 for 10 in the series. Arroyo from the stretch, second and third, 2 outs, and there is Cairo. He hit him with a pitch, 2-10. Oh, that might have been a reminder. So Cairo takes first. Bases loaded, 2 outs, but you don't want to pitch to the captain in this situation. So Jeter comes up with the bases loaded. He's 1 for 2. So let's see, we can go behind the numbers on Derek Jeter's numbers. So let's see if we can find something out about Derek. Derek, what you gonna do? They're coming for you. Derek, runners in scoring position. So far, Derek so far has had runners in scoring position 5 times in this series and has struck out twice. So he has struggled with RISP. That's not RESPECT, that's RISP. So bases loaded, 2 outs, Jeter to bat, tying runners on. Arroyo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-5 for Jeter. That's what he wanted. Double to right field. That should score 2. So let's see. Bernie scores. Posada scores. And then the question's going to be Cairo. Can Cairo score? He cannot be held. It's +1. +2, there's 2 outs. It's +3. And then we look at Trot Nixon's card. Trot Nixon's card is a 0. It's a +3 on Cairo. And let's look at him. 1 second. +3 on Cairo. +3 on Cairo. He's a 1-14. He's going on a 1-17. He's going to try to score. Here's the throw. Not in time. Jeter clears the bases. We have a tie. So Jeter clears the bases. 2-5 double in the right field. Scores everybody. And this game tied at 5. And now the Red Sox bullpen start to get loose. Oh, so again, you can tell Tito not happy about all this. Again, final score of this game was 19-8. So this is on its way becoming crazy. So Ramiro Mendoza came in as the first reliever as Bronson Arroyo only went 2 innings of the start. Wakefield gave the most innings pitched. So Wakefield's going to get up in the bullpen. So Wakefield's up. He lost. He was the last pitcher in game 1 as the loser, but he'll be up in the Red Sox bullpen. He should be ready soon. It's now 5-5 tie, 2 outs in the 4th. Here's Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 1 for 2, a single, and he struck out King. Arroyo looks in, gets the sign and the pitch. 3-7 ground ball to short, picked up by Cabrera, throws him out, and the Yankees are done in the 4th. 3 runs on 3 hits, a big hit by pitch on Cairo. At the end of 3.5, it is 5-5 is your score. So again, let's see what the Yankees and Sox do bullpen-wise. Kevin Brown may come out again and see what happens. Torrey and Fracona have to have short leashes at this point. So here we go. What a game. This has just been, again, if you're wanting to see a great series, this is just becoming one of the best. This is one of those hitters games, too. So let's see. Here's Millar. Struck out his first time up. Millar to hit. It's a 1-8. 1-8 to a righty and struck him out. If he got hit by a pitch, we'd had some fun. Strike out 1 away. So Millar struck out. So he struck out twice. And here's Bill Miller. Again, batting lefty against Brown. Brown wants to have a 1-2-3 inning here. Brown in the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-7 righty. A single 1-10. That's a 9 base hit for Bill Miller. So Bill Miller is on. He's 1 for 2. Miller is a D stealer. He's again a right-handed batter coming up. We'll hold him. We don't usually hold D's or F's or D's or E's. We'll go ahead and hold him because a right-handed batter. So here's Cabrera. Run first, 1 out. Brown looking in working from the stretch again. Oh, that could be bad for Brown. 6-8 righty, single 1-19. That's a 16. Oh, Torrey may have seen enough. First and second, 1 out for Damon. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Javier Vasquez, 253 versus lefties, 256 versus righties. They'll have Bellhorn and Manny. Oh, looking at it, and here comes Mr. Joe Torre. So Mr. Joe Torre will come out, and he'll take the ball from Kevin Brown. His day is done, and we'll get Javier Vasquez in. So new pitcher for the Yankees is Javier Vasquez. We'll see if he's had any time in the game. Does not bat. He's in the games. There we go. So 3 1/3 goes Kevin Brown. Runners out first and second, 1 out. For Vasquez in the series, he looks like has not pitched an official inning yet. That's kind of weird. Usually I thought he would be. Damon comes in. He's got his average up there a little bit. He's 5 of 12, 4 runs scored. So now it's a lefty versus a righty. First and second, 1 out. Vasquez from the stretch. 3-7 on Damon is a drive down the line. Double 1-13. That's a 19. That will score at least 1. That scores Miller from second. Cabrera will go to third. And it's 6-5 Boston. Oh my. So now here's Mark Bellhorn. As you have a 19-8 wild game. Yes, this game 3 is going to be just as crazy. Here's Bellhorn, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Vasquez from the Gotta find that one. I don't have another one. That's why I need to get more dice. Hang on, folks. Hang on. All right, reroll. And welcome to Crazy Town. It's 6-5 Boston, 1 out in the fourth. And Bellhorn, the batter, 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Bellhorn, the bat against the right-hander, Vasquez. Here's the swing, 1-8 for Bellhorn, struck him out. Big second out of the inning for Bellhorn. So Vasquez gets a big one, but that will still give Manny Ramirez a chance. He's 0 for 1 with a walk so far. First and third, 2 outs. Vasquez needs a big out in this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 3-4, Manny. Ballpark hit, does not matter. Fly ball right field. Sheffield there makes the catch. And the Red Sox strand 2. They get a run on 3 hits. They strand 2 at the end of 4. 6-5 Boston. Top of the fifth, it'll be Sheffield, Matsui, and Williams, the bat for the Yanks here in the fifth. Boston 6 runs on 9 hits. The Yankees 5 runs on 8 hits. And let's see, let's go and get back in this. So here is Sheffield, 0 for 2. And Sheffield swings away. It rolls around with some emphasis. 4-8 struck him out looking. So a good start of inning for Bronson Arroyo. If they can get 5 out of Arroyo, they might start going their heavier bullpen guys and try to win this one. Here's Matsui, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-3, ground ball to first. That'll be a 3 unassisted and 2 outs. Good play there by Millar. Here's Bernie Williams, 2 outs. Williams, the batter, 1 for 2, runs scored in the fourth. Switch hitting, batting against Arroyo, 6-4, lefty. Ground ball to short. That is going to be Cabrera. I haven't had to use the charts too much today. He's a 216. Let's see if we need to or not on this one. It's a 19. He filled it on a 10. I can almost guarantee you there's no error on a 16 on a 10. It's only on a 14. Makes the play. 3 up, 3 down, go to Yanks. Bottom fifth, it is 6-5 Boston. So a big 3 up, 3 down for Arroyo. So now here is Manny Ramirez. Ramirez 1 for 2. Javier Vasquez trying to keep things close here for the Yanks. Here's the pitch. 6-5 to a righty, and that's a ground ball to short. That's Jeet. Jeet doesn't want that one, that's for sure. Jeter is 214. 214 for Derek. That's a 2. Oh, he rolled a 2. Some son of a gun. Jeter did not get a break there at all. And let's make sure he's a 214. So it's going to be a 10 on a 14. Not an error, but that's going to be an infield hit. So Ortiz hit it hard, and Jeter was only able to put a stab on it. So Ortiz 2 for 3. So now brings up Jason Varitek. He's homered and singled. He has 3 RBIs in the ball game. Lefty against righty, the Vasquez. Vasquez looks in from the stretch. Runner on first. Nobody out. 3-5 for Varitek. Single, 2 stars. 3 hits for Varitek. Runner will go to third, and the Sox got something going with no men out. So now here's Trot Nixon. Oh, are the Yankees going to play up their lives right now, depending on it? Do they try to neutralize Trot here? First and third, 1 out. They'll bring the infield in. They're going to try to stop this at all costs. So here we go from the stretch. First and third, nobody out. 4-6, and he walks Nixon. Oh, no. A walk to Nixon. And that will load him up for Kevin Millar. Millar has struck out twice. The Yankees are going to try to bring the infield in. They're going to try to come home to first, double play if needed. We'll see if they can do it. Infield in. Bases loaded. Vasquez in trouble here. Can he get out of it? 4-8 righty single 1-16. That's a 4. Base hit past the third baseman. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Sox lead 7-5. So another RBI for Millar, his first of the ball game. It's now 7-5. Here's Miller. He's hitting. Let's see, it's better against righties. Bases loaded, no outs. Lefty Millar against Vasquez. Vasquez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-11. Oh, my goodness. Ballpark home run does not matter, but it's lefty. Fly ball deep to right field. Sheffield back. Makes the catch, and that will score a run. So Veritek scores from third. Runners will hold, and it's first and second with one out. It is now 8-5. So Millar just missed one. So here's Cabrera. Sox up 3 again with one out here in the 5th. Vasquez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-6 righty. Fly ball center field. That will hold the runners. Williams comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now here is back to the top of the order for Johnny Damon. So Damon comes up already for the 4th time today, 3 for 3. Make his average look good. He's 6 for 13 now in the series. Vasquez from the stretch, 2 on and 2 out. 1-9. Damon, ground ball to second. That will end it. 4-3 is the put out. Cairo 2 Rude. But Boston adds 3 more. They've scored in every inning so far, besides the second. They lead at the end of 5, 8-5. So now top of the 6th, Boston 8 runs on 12 hits. The Yankees 5 runs on 8 hits. Top of the 6th here in Fenway. 2004 American League Championship Series retro replay. So now we head back to the ballpark. Yankees now down by 3 again. And it'll be Jorge Posada followed by Sierra and Olrud against Bronson Arroyo going in the 6th inning of work. So Arroyo can go in the 6th. He'll fatigue in this inning. 1-7 righty single to center field for Posada. He's 2 for 3. So Posada is on base. So he continues his little bit of a hot hitting attack today. And now here's Sierra. He's 1 for 2. RBI double back in the 2nd. They're trying to get back here. Red Sox bullpen is starting to get really hot. 3-3. Fouls out behind the plate. Foul territories. Millar comes over, reaches, makes the catch for the first out. So Sierra bad out there. Does not move the runner over, and he fouls out. 1 out here in the 6th for John Olrud. He's 1 for 2. Arroyo working from the front first and 1 out. The pitch. 2-9 struck him out. 2 away. Olrud down on strikes. There's 2 outs. And now here is Miguel Cairo. Struck out and hit by a pitch, which set up Jeter to clear the bases with a double. The next batter up. So let's see if Cairo can pass the baton and keep the inning alive for Jeter. 2 outs, run on first. Arroyo from the stretch. 1-2 single to center field. He keeps it wide. That's his 7th hit of the series. Posada the 2nd. And here comes Jeter. Now the pull, I think we're probably going to. So here comes Francona. Wakefield is long gone at this point. Now you start going to your pitchers who you are going to depend on trying to finish things up. And for me, I think you're going to go with Mike Timlin here. So Mike Timlin will come in the game. New pitcher for the Red Sox. Yankees with a tying runner at the plate. New pitcher, Mike Timlin. So Mike Timlin takes the ball, comes on out. Does not bat. Second pitcher for Boston. So let's see what Timlin's numbers have been. He's won 1 inning, given up 1 hit, a strikeout, and that's been it. Opponent's average is .333. Jeter on the ball game today had a big double, which cleared the bases. Makes him 4 for 13 on the series. Jeter, the potential tying runner, comes up. Jeter whips some power. You can find out in his 2 column. Lower 2s are high 2s. Timlin from the stretch. 2 on, 2 out. Timlin is 4-6. Double center field for Jeter. Holy cow, double center field. Damon could score both. Let's see. Posada scores. The same deal we did before. Cairo cannot be held. He's a +1. 2 outs, +2. And again, that is center field, and that is Damon. Damon could not get to it effectively. +2. It's a +5. It's a +5 on Cairo. Does Cairo score again? Let's see. He is a +5 is a 1-14. That makes him a 1-19. 1-19 for Cairo. The play at the plate, not in time, and Jeter knocks in 2. So Jeter knocks in 2. Posada and Cairo both score. Jeter with 5 RBIs on the game, and it's 8-7 with 2 outs in the 6th. So now here's Rodriguez. Holy smokes of a ball game. A-Rod, 1 for 3. Single back in the first. Struck out looking in the third. Ground to short in the fourth. 10-1 from the stretch. What a ball game. 5-5 is a ground ball shortstop X. That's going to be Cabrera. Cabrera's a 216. I think it's only a 14 on the air for Cabrera. Let's see. It's a 7. It's a 9. He'll get him and throw him out. 6-3. Yankees fight back with 2 in the 6th. They knock out Arroyo, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 8-7. Boston. Holy cow, folks. Just craziness here at Fenway Park for this 2004 ALCS Retro Replay. And now, Bellhorn, Ramirez, and Ortiz in the 6th. And I believe the Yankees are going to go to someone probably a little more effectiveness. Let's see in the 6th, who will they go with? Man, I don't. Tanyan Sturts is going to come in. I'm trying to stay away from Gordon unless he absolutely has to be in this game. So new pitcher, and it's going to be Tanyan Sturts. So Sturts comes in and does not bat, and is the 3rd Yankee pitcher. He'll pitch to Bellhorn, Ramirez, and Ortiz. So the pitching line so far has been a wild one. Kevin Brown went 3 1/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Vasquez an inning and 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and a strikeout. And then Tanyan Sturts comes in to pitch. So that would have been 5 innings. Yep, that probably would be correct. 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 6th. Yep. And then Bronson Arroyo went 4 2/3, not eligible for the win. 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned. No walks, 5 strikeouts. Timlin came in, gave up a hit. That was a 2 RBI double to Jeter, and then got the last man out. So now we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox will send up Bellhorn, Ramirez, and Ortiz against Tanyan Sturts. Tanyan Sturts so far has pitched in 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, a strikeout, no ERA. Opponent's average is a fat 400. So here's Bellhorn, 1 for 3 in the ball game. Here's the swing. That rolls around. There's some stuff on a 4. Let's see if that affects him. Actually, Bellhorn's a lefty in this case. 4-6. Ground ball to second. Cairo comes up and makes the play. 4-3. So Bellhorn, nice play. Here is Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Sturts looks and gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 5-7. Oh, that's a double 1-8. Sinking double. No, it's trapped by Matsui. That's a double for Manny as he hustles in the 2nd. 5-7 righty. Double 1-8. That's a 1. So he blew double, dropped in front of the left fielder. It was trapped. So here's Ortiz. Runner on 2nd, 1 out. Ortiz 2 for 3. 2 runs scored in RBI. Lefty righty matchup. Sturts here. That's a 6-2 ground ball to first. That is Olerud. Olerud so far is a 2-3. Let's see if a 2-3 can get to this one. It's a 4. Ooh. And then that's an 8. He'll get to it. Won't be any error. but a 4 on a 2 is a G3, and that will send the runner over. So 3 unassisted. So Allrood unable to. So runner will go to third with 2 outs. So they get Ortiz out. Now here's Varitek, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, including a home run. Now it's back in the first. So lefty against a righty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here comes Sturts. 3-5 single for Varitek. He hit that 3-5 again. That will score the run. Ramirez scores. Red Sox now lead it 9-7. So 4 hits for Varitek, 4 hits in 6 innings, and his 3rd RBI. So here is Trot Nixon. Again, Yankee pitchers not looking good in this game, especially. Sturts from the stretch, runner on first and 2 outs. 1-8 for Nixon, and he walks. Oh boy, that's just adding trouble. You're passing the baton here. 2 on and 2 outs for Millar. He's been controlled most of the game. He has struck out twice, but he had an RBI single back in the 5th. Sturts from the stretch. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's a pitch from Sturts. 1-8, got him on strikes. So big strikeout for Sturts. Red Sox do answer back again. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 9-7 Boston. Taking a deep breath here, guys. It's been a crazy ball game so far. 9-7 Yankees again trying to get back in this one. It's just been utterly nuts. So now again, just kind of like the real game 3. So here is Sheffield. Sheffield's 0 for 3. Boy, he has struggled. He is 0 for 11. So Sheffield comes up. Sheffield against Timlin. Timlin will stay in the game. Here's the pitch. Timlin can go 1. So actually, he's got to be careful on fatiguing. So let's look at his numbers here. Box score for Mikey is he gave up 1 hit. So there's 2 more hits or walks could fatigue him. 5-4, we're back into play. 5 ball center field. That's Johnny D. Johnny Damon is a 2E6. Let's see if he can make this play. It's going to be a 6 on a 6. Oh, it's a 3 on a 2. That might have dropped in front of Damon, and that might have given the Yankees a break. 3 on a 2 is a single 2. A 6 on a 6 is not an error, and that's a hit. Damon was playing Sheffield too deep, and he dropped one in front of him. He must have got it at the end of the bat. So the first hit of the series for Sheffield, and the Yankees bring the tying runner to the bat. And 1 more hit will fatigue them. So the Red Sox really have to look at their bullpen. Here is Matsui, followed by Williams and Posada. The question is 265, not about the same. Posada 275, 270. So let's see. The Red Sox have a lefty for Matsui. We're going to have to look at this team a little closer and see if they have one. 268. No, you don't want you either. You're not much of a help. Oh, let's see what Embry does. Embry is your lefty, 240 and 247. Oh, they got Mikey Myers from Halloween Town, 233. They're going to bring in Myers. So Myers is going to come in, again, trying to be a stopgap here in the 7th. So there goes Timlin. So new pitcher for the Red Sox. Mike Myers comes in the ball game for the Sox. So Myers comes in, does not bat. 3rd pitcher for the Sox in the game. Myers has pitched in this series. Let's go ahead and go over Myers. Myers has pitched in 1/3, giving up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no ERA. Opponents average a nice beefy 500. So now here is Matsui, 3 for 10 RBI runs scored in the series, has a home run. Now is back in game 2. Lefty-lefty matchup, runner on first and 1 out. That rolls a 6-6. That is a ground ball softly to second. Bellhorn the short. That's all you're going to get. Fielder's choice 4-6. So Matsui stays on first on the fielder's choice. Good slide there from Sheffield. And now here is Bernie Williams. So Bernie the bat. This we had to worry about Bernie. He's 1 for 3 in the ball game. Hits about the same righties on lefties. So Myers will probably stay in this game, but you want to be careful. His card against righties can be like a pinball machine. So Myers from the stretch wants a double play ball, 6-7 versus a righty. He got it on the card. Myers won and ground ball second. That's Bellhorn. The only thing is he's a 4-15. Can Bellhorn make the play here? And that's a 5. He is not. That's going to go through for a base hit. 5 on a 4 is going to be a single one, so he knocked it down. No play is made. Let's hope he does not make the error. That's a 12. That's a 12 on a 15. No error. Single one. So Bernie's on. He hit it the other way, and unfortunately, Bellhorn's able to put a glove on it, and he came up with it, but there's no play on the no play. 2 on, 1 out. Yankees again bring the tying runners to the plate for Posada, who's 2 for 3. Now do you make the decision? Better overall power numbers for Posada. For Sierra if he is batting from the left side. And now that's going to be the thing here. Who does Boston contend with here? Do they leave him in the game? 2 on, 1 out. Posada, they're going to pitch. They'll pitch to Posada. He's got power against lefties. Doesn't matter either way. Myers from the stretch. He wants to get a ground ball here off his card. 2-9. Lefty struck him out. Posada swung through the submariner, and there's 2 outs. So now let's see what the decision's going to be. Ruben Sierra, 243 lefties, 246 righties. Power on base is about the same. He gets a little more power versus righties. So Myers will stay in. Seems like it's a winning matchup. Olerud on deck. You want Myers for him. 2 on, 2 out. Myers from the stretch. Here's a pitch. 1-12 lefty. That's a single 1 to 13. That's a 13. Just whips it past Cabrera. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Holy cow, 112. And I do use the triangles in this one as a form of super advance. 1 to 13, it is the 16. Otherwise, it would have been a single right field. So the bases are loaded for 2 outs. And now here is Olerud. 250 against righties. Much better hitter. Wise against righties. He still has some power. But do they have someone? And then you're going to have to deal probably with Tony Clark as your first baseman. Bubba Crosby's not going to swing a bat. Tony Clark versus lefties does not swing a bat. Oh my. Kenny Lofton. He hits lefties a little better. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 9-7 Boston, 2 outs in the 7th. Olerud is 4 for 12. He's hitting 333. Is he going to stay in there? He's going to stay in there against the lefty. So Myers against Olerud. Lefty on lefty. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 1-10. Ground ball to third. Miller got it. Goes across the diamond and got him. And all runners hold. And that's here. And the Yankees just stranded. The bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th coming up. 9-7 Boston. Now it's Millar, Cabrera, and Damon. Lefty, righty, and a lefty here in the last of the 7th. So Tanya and Sturts will probably stay in there.
Hello.
So 6-9 versus a lefty. Oh, that's a drive to deep right field. It's off the top of the wall. Bill Miller with a double. So 2 for 4 for Bill Miller. 6-9 lefty. Home run 1 to 12. Double 13 to 20. So runner on second, no outs. Base hit number 15 for Boston. Now here is Orlando Cabrera. Play the in. Runner on second. 1 for 3 for Cabrera. Righty versus righty. Here comes Torrey, and I think that might be all. This game is too close in a playoff setting to allow mistakes. So let's see. It's going to be righty, lefty switch. So two lefties. And now the question is, do they have other arms to bring in this game? Lefties do not. Oh, yeah, such a great. Yeah, not a great year. So, oh, this will. Do they do that or not? Let's see. Lefty, huh? What does Cabrera do against? Oh, it's 295 versus lefties. Oh, so Torrey talks. So Sturts talks Torrey from staying in the game. Runner on second, nobody out. Here's the swing. 6-8 should have pulled him. That's a triple on 1-9. That's to the triangle. A triple for Cabrera. Boston leads 10-7, and that has to be all for Canyon Sturts. Oh my! Miller scores. So Damon will now. So now let's see. Oh, so now we're gonna probably go to our lefty, Felix Heredia. So Heredia the lefty. So it'll be a lefty, righty, and the righty. So Heredia will come in. Starts hit hard. New opposing pitcher will be Felix Heredia. So Felix Heredia does not bat, comes in the game. Fourth pitcher for the Yanks. So here we go. Damon the batter, lefty on lefty, runner on third, no outs. Infield in for Damon. 6-6 righty and draws the walk. Oh my. And just when the Yankees thought couldn't get much worse, Damon draws the walk, and now it is, wait a minute, 6-6. Hang on, 6-6 is a strikeout. Why am I looking 3-6, 4-6? Unless I rolled, unless I hit the wrong thing. So Heredia, let's see, what would I have hit? 6-0. It is Damon. He's a lefty. Oh no, it's Bellhorn. That is a what? Or did I do it? Let's see. And he's a lefty, so that would not have been that. 6-6 on a lefty is a strikeout. So double, triple walk. So we're gonna have to reset this inning real quick. So we're gonna have this real quick here, and then we'll reset everything to zero here, and no outs there. And so Bill Miller doubles the lead off the game. Cabrera triples him home. So that scores the runner. Damon does strike out. So that was my fault. So there's a big strikeout for Damon. But it brings up Bellhorn, runner on third and one out. Infield stays in. And he'll pitch to him right now. 1-10 versus the lefty, struck him out. So a big strikeout for Bellhorn as Heredia gets two big ones. Trying to keep the Yankees within three. Here's Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is 1 for 3, a double, and a run scored. Runner on third, one out. They'll go ahead and walk Ramirez. So give him the intentional walk. So go ahead and do that one. Give him the walk. So Manny gets the walk. We'll turn it intentional. And it's first and third, 2 outs for Ortiz. So that's a lefty on lefty. Ortiz in the ball game, 2 for 4. Heredia from the stretch, big pitch at this ball game, 4-5, and struck him out. Heredia does his job, but the Sox score one more. They've scored at least a run in each of the last 5 innings. At the end of 7, 10-7 Boston. In the 8th, again, a crazy ball game as we go to the 8th. Crazy, folks. Now in the 8th inning, now will be Cairo, Jeter, and Rodriguez. And the Sox will righty, right. So now they'll go ahead and definitely put their best pitcher in to get him to Falk in the 9th. So let's see who will give him that possibilities. 291. They don't have well, they can go again the former Yankee, and that would be, you know what? He's actually probably one of the better pitchers on this team. 240, 247. Looking at some power. He's got some. Let's see. So Ramiro Mendoza again will come in. He's becoming the Red Sox to go to lately, and he'll be in here in the eighth. So Mendoza comes in. So new pitcher for the Sox. Mendoza replaces Myers, and he is their fourth pitcher. So here comes Ramiro Mendoza. Does not bat, and he comes in the game as the fourth pitcher. Let's look at again the stats so far. Myers, 1 inning, 2 hits, and a strikeout. Look good. Sturts, 1 inning, 2 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So Heredia looked good in his outing. And now it's a 10-7 ball game here in the eighth. As again, Miguel Cairo 1 for 2 in the ball game, 2 runs scored and hit by pitch. Righty matchup. 4-11 against a righty is a fly ball left field. That's Manny. That could drop in. Manny may have been playing too deep. Manny's a 4-9. Manny has to roll a 1-11 for a hit, and that's a 10. That will drop in. So that'll drop in for a base hit. So Superman Cairo with another base hit in this ball game. That's a single 2. That's a 13, I believe, 13 on a 9. 13 on a 9 does not drop it, though, and that's a hit. So Cairo is on again, and here is Jeter. Boy, Jeter found his bat in this game. He has grounded short, singled, doubled in 3, then doubled in 2. He has 5 ribbies in the ball game, 3 for 4. He is waking up at the right time. Runner on first, nobody out. They're down by 2, by 3. 1-5. Righty struck him out. Ooh. So Ramiro Mendoza gets the Yankee captain out. That's the first out. And now here's Rodriguez. Boy, he can use a big hit right now. He's 1 for 4 in the ball game. Single way back in the 4th inning. Righty against a righty. Ramirez Mendoza 6-7 versus a righty, and that's a ground ball to second, but that's Bellhorn. The turn double play is going to take something. It's a 4-15. Let's see, is it going to be low enough to get the run? Oh, he almost did. It's an 8. He almost got the hit out of it. An 8 out of a 4. And again, we look at the numbers and see if he gets a hit or not. But I think it goes up to a 7 on a hit. So an 8 on a 4 is a G3. It'll be a 12. It'll be a 12 on a 15. There's no 12. And he just makes the play to first, and there's 2 outs. So Bellhorn knocked it down. He almost gave up the hit. He came up throwing, and runner will go to second with 2 outs. And now here's Sheffield. Finally got his first hit of the series his last time up. He can use a big blow right now, top of the 8th, with a runner on second and 2 outs. Mendoza from the stretch, 6-9, ground ball to first. Nicely done by the first baseman for the Sox. And that is, who was that? That's Millar. Makes the play and ends the inning. Yankees get no runs on 1 hit. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 10-7, Boston. So now the Red Sox will send up Varitek, Nixon, and Millar. Ready, we'll try to stay in the game. Here's the swing. 2-6 versus the lefty. Struck him out. So another strikeout for Heredia. So what a ball game he's put together. He's like struck out 4. And now here's Nixon, lefty on lefty, 0 for 2 and a couple walks. Heredia looks in, gets the sign. 6-6 and struck him out. What a performance by Felix Heredia. Give the Yankees what they need is a shutdown inning here. Red Sox have scored in 7 of the 8 innings today. They lead 10-7 with 2 outs in the 8th. Here's Millar, 2 outs. Heredia looks in, gets the sign. It's a 2. It's a 2-2 versus the lefty. Ground ball to short. Jeter's got it, throws them out, and we go to the 9th. The score, 10-7 Yanks. So far, Boston, 10-7 Boston. Boston, 10 runs, 16 hits. The Yankees, 7 runs on 15 hits. The Yankees now have to try to get something together, or they'll be down 2-1 in this best of 7. So now here is Matsui. Matsui followed by Williams and Posada. So it'll be lefty switch against Keith Falk. So Keith Falk obviously will be the new pitcher. He's been coming in almost every game in this series. This will be his third outing, I believe, in 3 games. So they bring in their closer. So Falk will come in trying to close it for the Sox. It's not that. This is the Sox 5th pitcher of the ball game. So far, Falk in the game has been in 2 innings of work, 4 strikeouts, and he has a save. Opponent's average is a big 0 so far. They have not hit Falk yet so far. Matsui 3 for 11, a run scored so far. Lefty on righty. Yankees down by 3. Here's the pitch. 3-7, and Matsui draws the walk. Got to start somewhere. So there's a walk to Matsui. And now here is Bernie. Bernie so far 2 for 4 and a run scored. Run scored came back in the 4th. Lefty versus righty. Falk from the stretch. Gets the stretch. 2-5, and he walks. And the Yankees have now brought the tying runners to the plate. Holy cow. 2 on, nobody out. Falk can give you 5. He's a 1. So now it gets interesting. Here's Jorge Posada. So Posada is 2 for 4, 3 runs scored. Runner on 2 on, nobody out. Posada bat lefty. Falk from the stretch. 3-7, 5 ball center field. He just missed some walks. He must have swung that 3-1 pitch. Hit it center field. Damon is there. Makes the catch, and there's 1 out. 1 out here in the 9th. Now let's see what they go with. It's going to be Sierra. He'll stay in there. He's got that power against a righty. He finds that 2 column. He'll tie this baby up. Doesn't matter. Falk from the stretch. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. He wanted that to be a 2-5-9. Struck him out. He gets that for his 2 sets. He just missed it. 2-9 would have been Bomb City. 5-9 is a strikeout. He goes back and sits on the bench. 2 outs and Overwood. 1 for 4. Yeah, he has power. No auto power. But now the Yankees send up somebody against a righty. They get time 1 second timeout here. Lofton or Clark would be options. And they're going to go with Tony Clark. So Tony Clark will come in. He'll swing away against a right-handed Falk. Overwood was 4 for 13 so far in this series, but he'll come out. Tony Clark will be the new hitter. Clark's first appearance in the series. Switch hitter, that's much more strength against righties. Lefty on righty. Falk from the stretch. Tying runners to the plate. Here it is. It's a 4-3. It's a 5 ball right field. Trent Nixon there makes the catch. And the Red Sox have gone up 2-1. So unlike the real game in history, the Yankees went up 3-0, forcing the utter collapse. Now, in this retro replay, the Sox have gone up 2-1. So never know what happens, folks. So there's your final. Let's do an end game here. We're going to have to give a win to somebody else. No one was available. Kevin Brown still loses it. Tiplin will probably end up getting the win. He was a pitcher after Arroyo. Save does go to Falk, and a hold will go to Mendoza. Today's date is the 30th of October 2021, Fenway Park in Boston. Let's go ahead and give you the box score before we get you out of here today. So the Red Sox scored 3 in the first. Kind of didn't look back after that. Yankees came back with 2 in the second. Sox in with 2 in the third, 1 in the 1, and they already got 5-2. And Yankees fought back on a Jeter 3-run double in the 4th, tying it up. Red Sox took the lead again, 6-5 in the 4th, 2 more in the 5th, late 8-5, 1 more in the 6th, late 8 was 9-5, was 8. Let's see, it was 5-6. It was 5-2 at the end of 3. It was 6-5 going to the bottom of the 4th, and they scored a run again. And it was 6-5 at the end of 4. Red Sox scored 2 in the 5th, made it 8-5. 1 in the 6th, so they get 9-5, and then one in the 7th, make it 10-5. But the Yankees scored 2 in the 6th, but that was all she wrote. The Yankees Boston at 10 runs, 16 hits, no errors. The Yankees 7 runs on 15 hits, error baseball. The Yankees 15 of 41, 7 runs scored, 7 RBIs. They stranded 10. The Red Sox 16 of 38, 10 runs scored. They stranded 9. Left on base, the Yankees 10, the Red Sox 9. Doubles by Jeter. He had 2. Sierra with the double. Damon with a second double. Miller with his second double. Ortiz and Ramirez with their first double. Cabrera with a triple. Veritek with the lone home run. Jeter, 5 RBIs, gave him 5. Allrood had his first RBI. Sierra his first. Cabrera's second. Damon's first. Miller's first. Miller second. Sorry, Millar 1. Miller 2. Ortiz had his third. Veritek had 4 RBIs in game 4. Jeter had a stolen base. A-Rod got thrown out stealing. Again, the winning pitcher was Timlin. He went a third inning since Arroyo only went 4 2/3. He gave up 2 hits. And then Myers came in for a good inning. Mendoza came in with a clean inning. And Falk came in, walked 2, but got the save. Again, Vasquez Yankee bullpen just did not have it today. Vasquez 1 inning, 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Starts 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. Heredia came in, had 1 inning, and struck out a bunch as he looked pretty solid in there. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Boston in about the 9th, so that is correct. And that is your ball game, folks. So Boston takes a 2-1 lead in the series. Game 4 we'll have for you at some point. Thank you, folks, for coming in. Appreciate it as always. Again, this has been the Sports Time Machine for STM's. Again, this is 2004 American League Retro Replay Series as the Sox and Yankees battle again in the 2004 Best of 7. Red Sox up 2-1. Talk to you again.